Hey folks, this is Eric Walls, field agronomist with Sun Ag. This week on Fieldside Chats, we're gonna talk about saturated soils and their fate on nitrogen in our cornfields. And then we're also gonna address Liberty applications in soybeans with these saturated fields. So locally around El Paso, we've had anywhere from 2 to 4 inches of rain Wednesday night into Thursday morning, with more coming potentially tonight. So see a lot of ponding in the area. When we have saturated soils, we create an environment that's low oxygen or no oxygen, and then in that environment, anaerobic bacteria start to convert nitrate nitrogen into gaseous forms. So those gaseous forms can be lost to the atmosphere. It would be the dinitrogen gas, nitrous oxide, and nitric oxide. This process is sped up with warmer soil temperatures. So above 75 degrees speeds that process up. After 3 days of saturated soils, a grower could expect maybe up to 60% nitrate nitrogen has been lost. And if you go out to 5 days, it may be as much as 75%. And then closer to 10 days, you may have 100% loss. Again, those are conditions, soil temperature conditions above 75 degrees. This morning, when I checked at the 4-inch level, it was around 70 degrees, and that will rise throughout the day. So the process varies, and it's temperature dependent, but know that if you have water standing in your field, the potential for nitrate loss can be high when the soil temperatures are warmer. If you side dressed ammonia, that's going to take even longer to convert to nitrate. You're looking at more like a 2-week or longer period of time for that to completely convert to nitrate. Moving on to weeds, for the most part, all the corn in the El Paso area has been sprayed one time, but if you still need to apply or you need a rescue treatment, know that many of the HPPD group 27 herbicides can be broadcast applied up to V8 corn. So that'd be like your Impact, your Callistos, and your Lotus. You can broadcast up to V8. If you need to use dicamba, Status can be applied, broadcast up to V8. Diflex is an exception. It can go up to V10 corn. The rain has helped both the crop and the weeds grow productively. So make sure you get out there and check the weed height the day prior to when you think you're going to go out and spray, and adjust those herbicide rates accordingly. For the most part, you can't really change much in the corn products. Speaking more about Liberty and Roundup applications that may be taking place in your soybeans, or the clethodim rates if you've got volunteer corn in the soybeans. Go out, check the height, watch the forecast. Know that glufosinate really does prefer warmer temperatures with high humidity. If you're watching the 7-day forecast, like starting Sunday, our temperatures get below average, so it looks like it would not be a good time to spray glufosinate based on those temperatures. Based on experience as well, it seems like we struggle a little bit more when we have those temperatures if it's cloudy. So I'm just trying to prepare you for subpar weather conditions next week with your glufosinate applications. Roundup's going to be fine. The clethodim products, they're going to be just fine. But if the spray doesn't work, maybe it's time while it's wet to get that hoe out, get it sharpened up, because I've got a feeling weeds are going to be pretty good size when you get out there. We're already going to be at max label rates applying to them, and we're going to need a second application. It usually goes without saying, but definitely going to need a second application of glufosinate to knock these weeds out. So just want to follow up on the nodal root formation. Last week we were really dry, and nodal roots were in dry soil. Issues were maybe caused by red light wavelength. So there's a ratio between red light and far red light wavelengths. The lower that ratio is, the more likely that the nodal roots may initiate right at the soil line instead of 3/4 of an inch down. So this week we're not going to have to probably worry about that any longer. Yeah, they may be growing there, but now that we have moisture again, they're going to take off. Any roots that have set shallow are going to be in plenty of moisture, and they're going to continue to grow down. So I feel like we're in good shape now with those. So as I mentioned earlier, it is going to be cooler next week. Growing degree units are going to be backed off for the next 7 days. Looks like 130 GDUs will accumulate roughly. Through V10, it takes about 80 GDUs to gather or to grow one leaf. So we're going to have a little over 1.5 leaves. If you're V10 or greater, it takes 50 GDUs. So you're going to see maybe 2.5 leaves form. And looking out 2 weeks, have 285 GDUs. So again, that's a little below average. So we were above average last week. We're below average in the coming week, so it all averages out. So thanks for watching this week. Please be sure to reach out if you have any questions, or if you need samples taken of soil or of tissue. Now's a good time to get those samples in while we're kind of waiting for the fields to dry up. And hopefully next week we can be out in a field. So we'll see you then. Thank you.